It's going to be like a review. Come closer. Come here, come here. When I tell you this show was the SHIT, it was, I love this show. Like, Nash and that whole group, they really did their thing for this scripted TV show. I was at the point where I was kind of getting tired of like scripted reality show or playing out reality, because I don't know what's real and fake anymore. So I was kind of getting tired of the reality whole spiel, and TNT just came in and just rocked my world. So before I get into it, I'm gonna try to get a picture of them as I'm going off naming characters. I'm gonna start off with the group. So you have Niecy Nash's character is Desna, and then you have Jenn Lyon, which she plays Jen, and she's like a thick white girl. Like she's just giving Jess to me. You got Carrie, and she's Polly, and like this prim, proper, like sweater around the shoulders, tight hair, like the little loafers, that type of white girl with the little haircut. She doesn't look like she's into trouble, but when you watch it, she just got released from jail. So they don't go all the way in on really, what she did, or really. You have Judy. She plays this butch role. They call her Quiet Ann. She doesn't do too much talking on the show. She's just, her name, Quiet Ann. Okay, so then that would be like the group, and then we have Karrueche, which plays Virginia. I'm gonna call it the group older, but they're not like Golden Girls are older, but they're mature in age. They know what they want out of life, and they can weed the bull crap out of whatever. Virginia comes along, and she kind of is just kind of wherever it seems like wherever life has taken her, she's going with the punches. Kind of. She was a stripper. I want to say they mentioned she was a stripper, so she's like, just in there, just doing her thing. She seems younger than the group. So it starts off, the women get to the little nail salon or whatever. They at the nail salon, and I'm not going to go in very details. I'm just going to go the major topics and then just go from there. So they get to the nail salon, just the group is at the nail salon, and then they were doing like a welcoming party for Polly, I want to say. And Virginia strolls in like as always, and she's like got this little attitude like, y'all threw a party without me, how could y'all? I am the party, you know what I'm saying? That type deal. So they're like, okay, whatever, sit down. So they're doing their nails or whatever, and then Desna, get a little like this white guy, this white chocolate guy, who he reminds me of? He reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watched this TV show, Hit the Floor. VH1 had a TV show, Hit the Floor. And I want to say that is the white guy, but he reminds me so much of that white guy that was on there. Anyways, that's what he reminded me of. So he comes strolling in there, like, got all the clout in the world, like, just go straight to the back. And Niecy was doing this, and she's like, excuse me. So she gets up and goes to the back, and they having a little lunch, little adultist lunch, doing a little judge, whatever they doing in the back. But as roller while they was having sex for $20K, because she invested herself to get a better nail salon. And of course, why he getting it, he gonna say what? He said yes. Her bonus would be $20,000. He'll talk to Uncle Daddy, and we'll get into that spiel in a minute on Uncle Daddy. Then he was like, I'm just gonna need you to do some more runs, this, that, and the third. And they runs consist of they have a clinic, and they're selling like pills or whatever, and she goes and picks up the money and basically cleans it through her nail salon. So little old Thotty Virginia, I'm calling little old Miss Thot Virginia, she peeping game. Little young girl ain't gonna peep the scene like, hold on, y'all getting the extra money. I see Roller coming up in here, making the man sing, so he got something going on. So she like, talking to, Desmond, like, how can I get in on the action? And Desmond's like, no, Trimp, stay in your place. You on the test trial. We don't even know if we're going to keep you, So Desmond just shut that down. Like, as soon as she brought that up, was like, hell no, girl, you're not doing it. Then she noticed, like, Virginia, she just peeped game. She just peeped the scene very well. she noticed that Polly was wearing a little ankle bracelet or whatever, and not like a nice tennis bracelet or like, you know, anything of that nature. She was wearing like a house arrest bracelet, like, you know, the popo's distracting you, girl. Desna has, you know, because she comes off to me as this just like total hustler, boss, you know, I know what I want, I'm getting what I want. She comes off as like that, and she seems to me like, you know, I'm gonna do it with my girls, women empowerment, which more women need to be like. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But she comes off across like that, and you would think she has it all together, including love, life, and family and stuff. Really did a great part on pulling my heart on the part of when they film Desna at home. She's at home and she takes care of her brother, and he's mentally ill. It just shows like her rough times, like also trying to fulfill her needs in life as becoming, you know, getting a better nail salon. So she's juggling a lot, and then it goes on, I think it's some part, it's not this part, but in some part of the show it shows that, you know, not living in a good area. She's not, her roof is leaking water, you know, so it's like she's barely making ends meet. Later on that night, Desna and the girls, the group, goes to the shop, you know, and they get ready. And Polly, you know, everybody's dressed to the nine. Desna got this nice bodysuit, like curves popping, waist nice, you know, just she popping in this bodysuit. She knows she popping. So she got this nice outfit on, and they're like, Polly, you're not going? And Polly's like, no, I'm not gonna go, blah blah blah. But before they leave, Polly had Desna this expensive ass Versace towel, like expensive ass towel, like, damn bitch, you got some money. Okay, I would think if you giving gifts like that, that's a nice friend to have. Anyways, but that ain't Polly case. Let me just, I don't know. Ain't Polly case. Polly case is, so let me just, okay, so the ladies get together, they're getting in the van ready to go to the New Year's Eve party, and the van is so cute. It's like this beat up Scooby-Doo van, and Quiet Ann helps these nicely dressed with heels, jewelry, all this stuff into this van, and she pulls this like little step stool out so they can, like, you know, like top 9 services as we go out in our Scooby-Doo van. So like she pulls this little step stool out, and Polly's like, oh no, I parked far, you know, y'all don't worry about me, I got it. And as we learn, Polly actually doesn't have the money that she says she has, and she actually doesn't live where she says she lives. She lives in a motel, like a ran down motel, look like roaches and rats and crackhead. So they get to the party, you know, it's popping, it's at a strip club, everybody live, turned up, New Year's Eve, body yada yada. You know how it is on New Year's Eve, turning up, you know, having a good old time. Then we get introduced to Uncle Daddy. First of all, I don't even know if I feel comfortable calling him Uncle Daddy. Like, that just sounds so nasty. Like I don't know. Like, it just leaves a bad feeling in my mouth when I say Uncle Daddy. Anyways, Uncle Daddy is Roller's uncle. But why he calls him Uncle Daddy is because I guess Roller's daddy is, I'm not mistaken if he's dead or he's just not in his life. Anyways, he's not in the picture. So he's like his daddy, so he calls him Uncle Daddy. But, peep this tea. Uncle Daddy is a bisexual, think of like a KFC, a little bit thinner guy. That's what I get from Uncle Daddy. That's the type of vibes I get from Uncle Daddy. Like, it was just gross, weird. That's what I got from him. So they sit, Uncle Daddy and Roller, you know, sitting in there, and Uncle Daddy's like basically giving him his accolades, like, I'm so proud of you, you know, the money's coming in good, blah blah blah. So here's a little token of my appreciation. Crazy me, little old me, simple thinking me, I thought because when he gave, it was like a key and then it was like a pitchfork or whatever, and I think he said something big. I thought he gave him a Maserati. No, he did not give him a Maserati. It was like a house key to this badass mansion on the ocean he gave him. So then Uncle Daddy, and I was like, dang, brother, you doing it big. You doing it big. You got a house. He gave you a house. This house has like 2 master bedrooms, a pool. Like, it was just doing, you walk up these nice little stairs. It was just nice. I was like, whew, Jesus, like, wow, Uncle Daddy, look at you. Anyways, I'm just playing. So he gives him that or whatever. So he gets midnight falls and he gets out and gets his little spiel. Thank yous, thank yous, thank yous. And it comes to Desna. So Desna comes up on stage or he calls Desna over and gives her an envelope. Nice little silver sparkly envelope. I'm like, oh girl, you got your 20K. You about to be popping in your new nail salon. Like, you about to be making some money. You about to be at that house with the leaky roof. All that type of stuff, right? Once was to think she was like, put her envelope, honey. This what she did. Like, she put her envelope like this, like, across that club. Like, baby, yes, 20K in the order. So she gets over there, opens her envelope. It's like, girl, he only gave her $3,000. Like, you gave this nigga a whole ass house and you gave me $3,000. But what? Desna, guess what? Desna didn't know that at the time. She was just pissed off at the fact that, you know, she only got $3,000 and she was promised 20K. So they at the club, and before she about to leave or whatnot, she glanced over to see Virginia thotty grinding it all up on roller, just shaking it low, dropping it, twerking it, popping it, scrubbing it, doing it all for roller. Like, she like, really, bitch, like, like, it was just like a spit in the face. Like, you know, girls, you don't do that. But you know, it is thoughts out there and side chicks and all kinds of those women out there that will be doing that, but not I. But anyway, so later that night, you know, Desna and Roller, you know, they out together getting a bite to eat before the night really ends. You know, they hungry, you drink, you party, you tired. And she asked Roller, how much did Uncle Daddy give you? And he was like, the same amount. And she was like, oh, okay, you got the same amount, cool, whatever. Lies, because I think Uncle Daddy left off a lot of zeros off of Desna's, like, baby, a lot of zeros. I'm gonna just touch over this real quick. Jenn has like a mixed baby and another baby and this other guy. They were in the grocery store and Jenn runs into Polly, and Polly's like standing over there, like, and that's I didn't tell y'all this. She wore her old, did she say 80s prom dress or some old ass dress to a New Year's Eve party. Like, I was like, okay, whatever, bitch, whatever. So Jenn runs into her at the grocery store and she's like standing in like the freezer kind of out crying. Like, basically like, girl, I don't got nothing. Like, just basically just telling the tea, like, bitch, I'm broke. I ain't living where y'all thought I was living. I ain't driving what y'all thought, bitch, I'm pitching pennies. Like, I ain't got it, you know. So then Desna gets a text message from our guy Roller. Y'all would never believe what it said. It said, and I quote, can you come shave my pubic hairs? Nigga, yo, what? Like, it's an address, a new address, and, you know, basically like, oh, I didn't know you moved, basically type stuff. She finds out he moves. So she goes out to this house, and as she go out to the house, she peeping the scene like, we couldn't have got the same thing, because I remember I only got 3K, honey. Like, maybe it's another envelope that I didn't know nothing about. Maybe Uncle Daddy mixed our envelopes up and gave his to like the doorman or something, or the person who pumped his gas or something. She peeping the scene, looking around, and she keep on walking in. He outside on the little patio working out. So one day, Roller and Desna, they're on the phone, and he was like, you know, I found out that, you know, our girl probably got a nice tennis bracelet. You know, basically we're gonna have to let her go because her business and our business, it really just don't go too well together, and we can't have the feds up in our business. He was like, I need you to fire Polly. And I'm like, damn, Polly gotta go. I'm like, damn, Polly can't go. I like Polly in the type of way. Like, she was a cool, she really is like the gang from Scooby-Doo. She was Thelma. Like, it was like, okay, I'm a fire. The same day, Virginia comes strolling in late, girl. Come in like she had her new bag, like strutting it, like with her fur, like hello, I'm here. She has arrived. Check me out. Like, she was just giving all type of life. I'm like, go ahead, thought, get it how you live. Come in, then Polly, little cute old self, asked her, do she want coffee? And she's like, no, I'm fine. And she's sitting down, getting comfortable at her station. They go to lock the door. I'm like, oh my God. As they lock the door, Desna goes over Virginia and just pops her dead in her face. I'm like, oh my God, she just hit her, like, literally, like, just hear her in her face. And Virginia like, bitch, I don't gotta take this. I'm out. And like Jenn, the thick white girl, the popping white girl. I like her. I would love to have a friend like her. Anyway, she like she seems so popping. So she gets mad and picks like Virginia up and like slinging her around the shop, dragging her, bopping her into shit, and throws her outside on the curb. So she outside on the curb. Desna gets in her face and child. The line that got me. Desna told her, she said, "You're not in my crew and your love me long time self out of here." I was like, not love me long time, Desna. The endings, that's what she gives. No, I swear, I was just playing. Anyways, so then what made it even worse, Polly comes up out of nowhere, takes her bag and dumps all her shit onto the floor. I'm like, yes, Polly got 10 points. So after that, Desna decides, I'm taking matters in my own hands, and she gets up and has a little meeting with Uncle Daddy about getting some more money. Basically, Uncle Daddy was like, when we get more clinics up and popping, that's when I'll get you some more money. Until then, no, shut up and keep on doing your job. I was like, dang, rude, girl, you gonna let him talk to you like that? What you gonna do about it? So she was like, okay. She get back at work or whatever, and she get a call from the doctor. His name is Dr. Ken, I do believe. And he's like, these Russians been in here all week long, and they leave at 5 o'clock. He was like, now they in here counting the people that come in and out of here. And she's like, call Roller with that shit. I can't deal with it. He's like, no, Roller told me to call you. So, okay. Desna and Quiet Ann roll up over there with a bat. Quiet Ann is chasing people outside with a bat, and just chaos is going on in this clinic. Like, you got crackheads trying to get medicine. Like, it was just total chaos going on. You got these 2 Russian dudes, and Desna like, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. It's time for y'all to go. Y'all need to get up and go. Go, 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 go. No, and they just like, talking in they language, not paying her no mind. Straight disrespectful. She took this glass cat and like threw it above their head, and it just shattered over them, and everybody was just like quiet, like get up, dust they shit up and go. Morning she had got to work or whatever, and with the money, it was like $3,000 she gave each girl. I want to say $1,000, and then she had pulled Polly to the side and was like, if you ever need anything, girl, ask me. I always got your back. I'm always here. Girl power. I wish more girls was like that. Girl power alert. She gets to thinking, she like, what I'm gonna do about this. This is my life. Either you can accept it or you can do something about it. And that's some true stuff. You accept your shit or you do something about it. You don't like it, change it. So she was like, I'ma change it. So she rolled on out to Roller's nice ass house. The nice one with the 2 master bedrooms. Most places become a little 1 master bedroom, but this place had 2 master bedrooms. Okay. So, she roll up to Roller's house or whatnot. She peeping through the scene, looking around. But guess who she find? Thotty McDot. Getting choked and digged down at the same time and gasping for air and asking for help. Queen Desna is. She kicks this little can to make her entrance like, cut the bullshit. I'm here. She has arrived. I am her. She is me. Hello. Hi. Do y'all see me? And Virginia gets up and, she grabs her belongings and, like, runs away in a frenzy. And Roller asked her, to thread the eyebrows up, whatever. And she was like, okay, Roller. So let me just paint this picture out. Say this is the pool. This is the chair. This man on some boss type stuff. He got in the pool. She's sitting on the chair and he's just like sitting back, relaxing, getting his eyebrows threaded, like true boss type stuff. I had to give it to him. I was like, oh wow. So as a boss has to do, they have to check on their businesses. So he asked, as she threading the eyebrows, did you fire Polly? And she was like, yes, baby, I follow Polly. And he goes on to like, shun her to be like, you don't need to be going to Uncle Daddy to talk. If you need anything, you need to go through the right channels, and that's me. Then Uncle Daddy, don't ever go up behind my back. And I felt like at that point she just had like this aha moment, like, nigga, I am not your hoe. It was like that moment that like clicked into her head, and she was like, okay, I understand, I'm sorry, like still making him feel like he was powerful, like he was in control, like he still knew what everything was going. But yeah, she had that, like, I'm gonna call it the crazy woman click. Like, it was just like, everything like snapped in her head. Like, are you effing kidding me right now? It was just like she had that moment, like, where it just snapped. And then she asked him, it was very subtle, as they're looking out in the ocean over the pool. She asked him, like, staying here, or how did you like staying here, as of like, you know, I ain't staying in this house no more. Like, how did you like it? And he kind of stood up like, what you mean, how did I like it? You know, I'm still living here. What do you mean? Like, I love my house, you know, basically like, I love this is me. Like, just still gloating in front of her face. Like, remind you, she got water dripping through her roof, and all types of stuff. You know, she got problems going on, and you living life out here. So then after she says that, she kind of takes the thread and like catches all his skin down his face, and he sits up and like, you know, what the hell is going on? And she takes this little glass little tray, knocks his ass out right into the pool. He fall in the pool, and she's like choking him, like trying to kill this man. I'm like, girl, yes, kill him. And then she like stops, and then I'm like, girl, no, he ain't dead yet. And then he jumps up out of the pool, and like, he like hitting her in her face, like straight face blows. And I'm like, girl, this was not in the plans. What you gonna do? And I like, my boyfriend's watching the movie with me. I had turned over to him. I'm like, baby, what's she gonna do? And he looking at me like, girl. So I'm just like so intrigued, like, girl, who gonna come save you? Like, help, somebody please help her, she about to die. Like, I thought she was about to die. Next thing you know, boom. I'm like, somebody shot Roller. I'm like, who shot Roller? Who the hell shot Roller? Y'all be surprised. This bitch is standing in her bikini, a pink fur, with like a 007 gold plated gun. Virginia shot Roller. Like, she shot Roller, like dead ass on. Shot his ass, killed him. He in the pool. And what made it even better, let me tell you what this girl had on. Some stilettos with this whole giddy up. She had like a whole giddy up on. Then she turns to Desmond and says, now can I be in your group? And it was just like the look at Desmond's eyes was like, hell yes, bitch, you just saved me. I was just like, oh my God, like TNT, y'all did it. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to watch this. I will be tuning in every Sunday night. So what's gonna happen next week? My predictions. Well, I know I saw from a clip, like, I know the uncle gets involved, but I'm eager to see about what's going on with the Russians and where there's no more Roller. Comment, tell me what y'all liked about the series, which I didn't like. You know, what's y'all thoughts, y'all opinions, because as y'all see, every other word I'm saying, I'm loving it. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, see you guys later.